It is Monday, March 31st, last day of the month. We've got a week before Mr. Ron Perlman arrives to do our show. So what we're gonna do now is do a little bit of pre-fishing. We're gonna prep for the week. We're gonna go to Fisherman's Corner, pick up some of the stuff we need to rig.
Big ass treble hook. Trebles will probably be, I need these big treble hooks. I don't see them here, but they're here somewhere. Don't know where. These are so good. Trebles. You need the big ass treble hooks. You gotta have some treble hooks. There's no way we have no treble hooks here. Crimp and a swivel.
And then we're gonna go look for a big wahoo or king mackerel around the cement plants at witching hour right before sundown. It's really windy, so there shouldn't be too many boats out there. We're gonna stay on the west coast, so we should be all right in terms of swell. Not gonna be taking anyone into super rough water again, so we're gonna be staying on the west coast for wahoo, dolphin, barracuda, tuna, maybe a marlin a little bit further out, but if it's too rough to get around the south or the north, it doesn't really make sense to try to target these queen snapper right now because it's not even snapper season. The bite has really died off from December till now. It'll pick back up again in June when they get close to the spawn. But until then, unless we're going to drop and try to get a big grouper, we're not going to be targeting them for probably for the next month or so. Larry Paul says this is going to get smashed today. What do you think, 40, 50-pound wahoo on that? Yep. You want to tell us about the biggest billfish you've ever caught?
That was 40 years ago fishing. 3 of us went out in the launch and we had a tour bait out. And this marlin bite on the tour bait.
Trolling bait, right?
Trolling bait.
Yeah.
The other guy put back on another flying fish on the bait. And the marlin was behind the boat still coming. And he bit on it and took it off. And yet he was still coming again behind the boat. I took up one and stick it down in the nose and toss it out. He bit on it, I give him a few hands, a hold on it, and then he started to run. 400-pound breaking strain nylon, and then we had braided as backup, like 600-pound braided as backup. So when he bite, he ran up the first set of backup, and then we had to add another 400 yards of braid with a big buoy onto it. And as we did that, he take it.
Because you got to let them run out so
yes.
you don't run out of line.
Right. So he thought that the fish is gone. Then after when the buoy came back top, we put the boat in gear, we went there, and the fish was away from the buoy up top of the water, just going around a circle. We couldn't get him in the boat. So we had to tie ropes around his tail and through his gill and tie him up as best that we could alongside of the boat.
Like Old Man in the Sea.
Like Old Man in the Sea, that's right. And then we tore him into the shore. And some other guys, some of our mates and stuff like that, they helped us to put him in the boat, and then we took it to Bridgetown.
We don't see those very often.
When they got it, he had a dolphin.
Big mahi-mahi in his stomach, yeah.
Like 15 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the favorite food of big blue marlins is whole dolphin.
And yet he bit 3 times before we caught him.
Well, he was hungry, Larry.
Yeah.
But you got him.
But we thought that, you know, with a mahi-mahi in his stomach,
he wouldn't be hungry.
He wouldn't be hungry. That would be enough, but he proved us wrong.
It worked out. All right, let's get this. All right, give me some speed, Lair. See what this drag do. That's good. All right. Chicken here for you if you want.
All right, thanks. But he did not know that I had knowledge how to kill billed fish with the buoys. Putting the buoys onto the line, and then when he pull it down, the buoy would bring him back up top and cause what we call the oxygen to turn to nitrogen. His stomach was full with air and water. could not go back down. We get the bridge down. Everybody on the wharf was there around to see this big marlin coming that we brought in. And then weighed 800 pounds. He was the biggest marlin that I ever caught. I've caught other marlins before, 500 pounds, me and my cousin Stanton, but that was the biggest, and that was the only one that ever gave us so much fight. We had about 45 minutes to an hour fighting that marlin before we got him. It was a lot of fight. He was very big and he was very strong. And so we get him sold at $2 a pound. Marlin go at $10 a pound now.
So that's $5 US a pound.
Those was good times, very good times fishing. Fishing was good, the fish was plentiful in the island of Barbados. But I think now that we are losing some of the fish, got to look for different areas now to fish and see if we can really find where they are gone. And we have more fishermen now, so everybody is fishing. Most of the people now on the island are fishing for fish. So we got to look for more outlets, more new bars. I'm sure that there's plenty of bars around the island that no one ever fished on yet. I do believe that now with the technology that we have, they will be explored and we will catch some different species of fish.
Larry, I'm getting us a deep sea submarine.
Deep sea?
I ordered one so we can go 900 feet and just shoot the queens. We don't even need to fish.
That is good.
A little shallow for yellow eye.
Who was that?
That's John.
Slow us down, slow us down. Yeah. Reel that one in, Larry, we don't get tangled. Looks like we got a nice little blackfin on here. Hope we get him because we need some ceviche. There he is. You want to move this rod here, Larry? There we go. First blackfin of the day. Let's get in the sun here. Look at that. Now the sun. You gotta get in the sun with its colors. Look at that. Beautiful. Gold body, almost like a yellowfin tuna. But they're not. Anything over 20 pounds is a trophy blackfin, so this guy's about 4. I say we rip it right back through there. They gotta be there, eh?
Yeah.
Ooh. Beautiful little tuna. Feisty. We call these little guys footballs.
Hello, friend.
All right, it looks like there's a school of them back there, so we're gonna get this plug back in the water. Circle right back. Odds are still out, right? It doesn't make sense. Back 2, nothing.
No.
You know this guy?
Nope. Larry probably does.
Right?
You know this guy?
Yeah.
The tuna are jumping out of the water. No, he's anchored and he has live bait and he's pelting out the live bait and the tuna feed on them instantly.
That's something too.
A bird?
Yeah, that bird knows something too. See how hard he go across there?
Yeah.
You gonna turn?
You gonna try that, Larry?
Yeah.
I'll slow it down a little bit then. pulling his anchor? Huh? Is he pulling his anchor?
Yeah, he pulled out the anchor.
Yeah. Why would he be leaving so soon?
Probably hooked some already.
Jesus. Oh, fish on you too.
Slow.
Okay, Taylor, put us in neutral. Not neutral, but oh my God, it's a storm. For now, yeah. Turn the boat a little bit, Larry. You're gonna have to drive because Taylor can't. Left, turn it left, yeah. No, Larry, you gotta keep it tight, buddy. Here.
Don't do nothing.
All right, no, just leave it. What the hell? Okay, well, this way. Yeah.
Come on, let's be there a minute. Come on, speed slight. Take your time. Right. What?
Let go.
Come out late after everybody and catch him once.
So what's cool about tuna is even though they're not totally warm-blooded, they're what's called partially or halfway warm-blooded. So they have a special circulatory system in their body where they can maintain a higher body temperature than the surrounding water. So it allows them to swim in colder or warmer waters that other fish wouldn't be able to get to that aren't warm-blooded. So they have a broader migration spectrum than other fish do. There's also the Opa, which is kind of looks like a big ocean sunfish, but it's like beautiful metallic orange with white spots all over it, and certain kind of sharks that are also half warm-blooded. And it does allow them to swim a lot faster. They're more agile. They can go for longer distances. So that's pretty cool. Not a lot of fish can do that. Pulling in the lines now. We didn't get any wahoo on the way back from those tuna spots, but we did get 2 blackfins, so we're gonna fillet them now and make a nice ceviche when we get home. We got Chef Dean waiting for us with some peppers, limes, lemons. Looking epic. Huh? You look epic. Look amazing. Thanks. Come on.
Anybody's at them?
I brought a bag down.
See none of it.
we go. Okay, gotta go.
My audio sounds good?
It sounds fantastic, actually.
Okay. Good. You hear me anyway in the house.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna start with this one here. Pat dry it. I'm taking it off the skin and make sure I have the bloodline out because the bloodline gives the fish a very fishy taste. There's a lovely piece of tuna. Yeah, just some lime juice, some soy sauce. If you have a ginger, make some ginger soy sauce. And so for this one, I'm gonna give it some nice slices. Slice it in the middle. Look at that pink. Now we're gonna julienne some peppers, some nice thin slices. Some nice thin slices. Then I'm gonna do the same thing with the onion. At least a tablespoon of olive oil. Teaspoon of black pepper. Also some salt. And Adam's favorite, the cayenne pepper, because he likes his extra spicy. Then I'm going to use 3 lemons. Try and get out all the lemon juice out of it. No seeds. So then I'm going to whisk. Then I'm going to add the tuna. Just a little tip of soya for the flavoring, salty flavoring for the soya. And then we're gonna let it sit about 15 minutes and it's ready to eat. But you can eat it like this. No, you can try it like this.
How is it?
It's lovely with the kick and spice that Adam loves. So I'm just gonna let it sit in the fridge for 15 minutes, nice chill, and ready to go with some crackers or chips. So your tuna ceviche.